Hi guys, welcome back. Today I want to talk to you about an app called Location Scout. Now, I'm the kind of person that spends a lot of time researching photo trips, and typically I'll go on to photo sites, Flickr for example, find pictures of the destination I want to go to, and then try and work out where that destination actually is using Google Maps and so on and so forth. It takes hours. Hours of fairly deadly toil, to be perfectly honest. But I discovered this app literally a few days ago, and it really does make short work of this whole process. The idea of the app is that photographers upload to the app photographs with GPS coordinates and basically add notes describing the location, describing the nearest parking, so on and so forth. And the app manifests a little bit like Instagram in the sense that as a user you log on to the app and you scroll through, say, by country, by city, by favorite pictures, whatever, and you can drill through, you can find a picture you like, tap on it, find out where it was shot and precise locations to get to that location. It's really interesting. It's not perfect. The dependency on Google Maps and Apple Maps means that it will navigate you to the nearest road, but it's the work of a few seconds to expand the map and look for a path, a footpath or whatever, a convenient way of getting to that location. So let's have a look and see what the app's like. So here we are in Location Scout, and you can see that the opening screen is blocked out into beautiful locations, popular countries. I can scroll along there and find Spain, and inspiration, which is basically a lot like an Instagram feed. You've got some actually great photographs in here. And the idea is that you can tap on any one of these pictures and go through to see the details. Okay, so let's have a look for a location close to me. So we'll do show more. We'll go to Spain. We will go to the map so we can look and see where we are. And let's blow that map up. Okay, that's our location. So let's go in there. And here we have two spots which are both photographs that I took. So let's have a look at this one. Ruta de los Pinos. That takes us through to the photograph page, right? We've got a general description of it. We've got some sections that are filled out when you upload the picture. So crowd factor, nearly no other people, which is great. Best timing, sunrise. This is very important in this location because the sun goes the other side of this hill after about midday. The precise latitude and longitude and the generalized location. There are photography tips. So this outlines the factor about sunrise and sunset on the other side of the hill. Travel information. So this should really indicate that this is on a public signposted walk, which is Ruta de los Pinos. So I'll actually add that into the description later on. We've got weather forecast, temperatures for a week, and we've got the location on the map. Now this is important because what happened here was that I added a parking location, so there's a good parking place, but the photograph is actually miles away. So let's work out how we can get there. Okay, so there's the photograph, and let's expand the map until we can see what we're looking at. Okay, and sure enough, the photograph is on a path. You can see the path coming down from the one spot nearby, sign going straight through the camera and then continuing sort of south-southeast. So if we follow this path back, And we can see we're quite a long way from any road, but let's see where the path takes us. It's quite a big path, so keep going. And here we have a main road. Now, at this point, if I take this down a bit, I can see that we're on the outskirts of the village. So what I would do is park in my parking space, walk down here, round that dog leg and find my path here. And I just follow the path to the spot, and this works absolutely fine. This certainly is as far as the app could possibly go using Apple Maps and Google Maps as its travel. So I think this is pretty cool, and let's see how this works out in practice. It looks like on the map that we're at the beginning of the path, and sure enough there's a sign up there, Ruta de los Pinos. So let's get down there, and I think we need to be up along that path over there and around towards the windmills. We haven't got to where that picture was taken yet, but I'm really liking this walk, that's for sure. So we've still got about another quarter of a mile to go to get to this point, but here is the most fantastic composition with the light streaming across the mountain, highlighting those terraces. It's really lovely. So I might get that on my way back. I'm a little concerned that we're going to run out of sunshine on the actual shot, but that is lovely. So here we are, and this is quite obviously the mountain in the picture. So I'm thinking it's probably shot from a little bit further on around that corner to get the look through, but this is definitely it, and it is just fabulous. Okay, so I've got the shot on the iPhone here, the original shot, and it's very clear. That's the mountain, that's the path up there. So we're literally within 100 meters of it. We need slightly less of that middle mountain, but I have to say this is the most beautiful location. There's dozens of shots here. This is the shot that I want to take. I think there's another one a little bit further round, but here we've got these lovely yellow grasses which are kept being backlit by the sun, and then the idea is to bring the eye through to the mountain behind, and if we've got enough detail or you're not looking at it on a phone, you'll be able to see the windmills over there. Okay, so I'm going to set up and we'll take that shot. Yep. I'm using a 24-70 lens here. I'm going to go for around about 35mm at first, see how that works, and then move from that. Go. Yep, so going with ISO 100, f11, so we get reasonably good depth of field, and it's just getting this composition right. Check the exposure, 1/125th of a second, perfect. Okay, so we've got this lined up, and there we go. Take the picture, and quick look and see what it looks like. It's fine, it's in the bag. So this is very much about locating the location, if you like. So we're very much off-piste here. There is no road that Google or Apple Maps recognises as a potential route. So finding locations in the country is very much about finding the location on the map in the app and expanding that map and having a look to see if there are any footpaths or anything like that. Now, a conscientious photographer will say, this location is accessible via Ruta de los Pinos, and the entrance is down this little street outside Concha. So it's perfect for my purposes, this. It's not going to take you exactly step by step to the location, but it'll take you to a location that is absolutely stunning. And then it's up to the photographer to make the best of it. This isn't about replicating other people's shots, it's about the creativity that you have. Okay, so that's Location Scout. I think it works pretty well, and the Location Scout team have been good enough to let me have a discount code which I can give away to all my YouTube subscribers, or indeed to people that just tune in for the one video. It's in the description of the video. You can go to the URL that's there, enter this code, and you'll get 20% off the premium version for your first 12 months. I think that's a pretty generous deal. So thanks for watching, everyone, and give us a subscribe down below if you haven't already, or like the video, and we'll see you next week.